Hi, my name is Alex with ApeTech Tech Tutorials, and today I'm going to be talking about epics. Up to this point, we've been discussing issue types within Jira, and you may have noticed that there's a lot of different issue types in the tool, but what is each one for? If you've ever wondered that question, or you're completely new to the world of Agile, this video is going to be perfect for you. So make sure you are subscribed, make sure you drop a like, and if you have any questions about anything that I'm talking about in this video, please make sure you drop a comment and I will do my best to address it. Let's jump into this video and welcome back. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be using Atlassian's Agile Coach. If you go to atlassian.com/agile/project management/epics, you're going to be able to follow along with what I'm going to be reviewing. In general though, the Atlassian Agile Coach here is a fabulous, amazing place for you to come and start learning what Agile is. Now, keep in mind that I am going to be covering a lot of the topics in this section of Agile Coach in following videos, but today I'm going to actually just skip ahead a little bit and we're going to go straight into epics. Now, why epics? Well, epics in Jira, when you just look at Jira straight out of the box, no customizations, epics is the highest level of a issue hierarchy that you're allowed to create out of the box. Now, if you've seen my other videos, I've showed you how you can actually alter that and how through some configuration changes in Jira, you can actually go up depending on which version of Jira you are subscribed to. But epics, no matter which version of Jira, they're going to be the highest level of hierarchy out of the box. So I wanted to touch and talk about what epics are, because epics have some key functionality within Jira that I want to talk about. And then in the next video, I'm actually going to show you how it all comes together within Jira. Let's talk about summary here. So what is an epic? And if you're Googling this or you're just trying to figure it out, full disclaimer, epics can mean different things to different teams. There is no silver bullet of what an epic is. It is a general guideline. It is something to help establish just an organization of all of the work that you or your team are trying to do. And so let's look at Atlassian's official documentation, and then I'm going to give you my 2 cents. So from their perspective, an agile epic is a body of work that can be broken down into specific tasks, later called stories or user stories. They're based on the needs, requests of customers or end users. Epics are an important practice of Agile and DevOps teams. So the way I like to usually describe this to folks is a story is a bite-sized piece of work, something that is small. It can take, and I hate using the word time with respect to stories, but it's work that can generally be done in either a couple of hours, a couple of days, or maybe even a week or 2. But for the most part, stories are going to be confounded by the time box that is the sprint. And so if a story is going to take you more time to complete that story beyond a typical 2-week sprint, then you know one of 2 things. 1, that story needs to be broken down into smaller stories, or 2, that story should be promoted to an epic and then further decomposed. And so my general rule of thumb that I like to tell my teams when I'm coaching them is, if some work needs to or warrants the need to basically go beyond the sprint timeline, then you want to consider moving it up or promoting it up to an epic. Now, I also like to look at epics from the other way. Usually when we're doing some sort of planning with teams, as much as teams try to be agile, many of them are still coming in from a waterfall background. And epics are a great way to start bucketizing major features or major capabilities within a system. And so it's very easy to say, hey, I want to build X, and we're actually going to scroll down here in a little bit and look at some examples, but it's very easy for you to say, hey, I want to build some product, and to do that product, it's going to take me A, B, C, and D. And that A, B, C, and D make really good candidates for epics. And so let's actually keep scrolling down here and go a little bit deeper, and Atlassian is actually going to walk us through some examples here. So we've already talked about this, but I do want to highlight this here. Epics are a helpful way to organize your work and to create a hierarchy. And this is really what I want to focus here, is organize your work. This is really key, because so many people get tripped up of, well, how do I know something needs to be a story, or how do I know something needs to be an epic, and where do I start? Like, which one's the chicken, which one's the egg, which one should come first? And I like to tell people, like, you want to use epics to help bucketize or organize your work, because not every story is created equal. It is helpful if you categorize or group your stories into logical separations that can then be triaged and adjudicated so that you can tell your team, all right, team, today we're going to focus on this capability or this functionality of our product. So let's focus and prioritize all the epics that are related to that feature. And that way your team's not wasting calories working on other work that is not necessarily value added or that will give you the best return on investment for that specific sprint. Again, epics are just going to be really good for organizing and creating this hierarchy. And in Jira, it starts with step 1 of a 3-step hierarchy. And the idea is to break down your work into shippable pieces so that large projects can actually get done. When you're trying to build or push out a giant product, it can be daunting, it can be ambiguous, it can be scary, and epics are just going to be there to help you break down that work down into smaller, more manageable items that can then, your team can now have like a direct line of sight of, I can achieve this. I can actually see that this idea and I can see the steps and I can connect the dots to actually deliver the product. And those epics in combination with stories and in combination with the subtasks, again, all the issue types we've been discussing within the wonderful world of Jira, this is where things start making sense. So this is a quick video again, just to kind of walk you through on what these are. I'm going to just very quickly scroll down to an agile epic example, and we're going to be talking about this in the next video. So if you haven't already, again, please subscribe, please drop a like on this video. And if you have any comments about just my quick explanation of what an agile epic is, make sure you drop a comment below. If you found any value with this, again, please feel free to share with your friends and family. I greatly appreciate it as I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and any support at this point really helps grow the channel. In the next one, we're going to actually walk through this example, and then we're going to go build it in Jira. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit that notification button, and I'll see you in the next video.